Life in Vermont today looks much like it did pre-pandemic. Social distancing is no longer required, and masking is optional, even for kids under the age of 12 who have not yet been vaccinated. That's because there is very little of the coronavirus circulating in the state. The test positivity rate is 0.5%.
The governor of Vermont was able to fully reopen the state, lifting all pandemic-related restrictions 2 weeks earlier than scheduled, after more than 80% of eligible Vermonters got at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. That's the highest vaccination rate in the nation.
Vermont got there in part because of demographics. The state is made up of predominantly older white liberals, groups that are among the least likely to be vaccine hesitant. But it is also largely rural, which presents access challenges. The state tackled that problem by bringing vaccines to the people.
They went to the people. They made it easy for people to get vaccinated. You could go any place in Vermont. There were lots of opportunities. They were on weekends, not when you had to take time off from work. They even went to the beach. So it was huge.
Throughout the pandemic, Vermont was praised for its handling of the crisis. It was consistently among the safest places to be because of low case counts. Republican Governor Phil Scott shut down schools early. He also implemented strict travel and quarantine rules, hitting many of the ski resorts hard. Nevertheless, Carney says Vermonters trusted Scott and his health officials because of consistent messaging driven by data.
I think people had very high levels of confidence in the science and our government. They worked very hard. They did twice a week press conferences, and they spent a lot of time. They waited till all the questions were answered, and I think that ongoing communication was extraordinarily helpful.
When vaccines became available, Vermonters trusted state leadership and signed up to get a shot. That has been a huge relief for healthcare workers in the state.
We've gone in the space of a year from feeling nervous at the doorway to a patient's room, not sure if PPE would be able to protect us fully, to this morning, going to a cafe that didn't require a mask for vaccinated customers. So it's a pretty amazing change in such a short period of time.
A change welcomed by many Vermonters yearning for a summer of fun after a very rough year. Karina Huber, CGTN, Montpelier, Vermont.